And welcome back, everyone, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Playing as the French, and we're prepping the fleets. We're building up. We're getting everything sorted, and we're gonna go kill some Austrians, uh, relatively soon. Unfortunately, nothing much we can really do early necessarily. So Battleship 2. Okay, we don't have Experimental Battleship 1 unlocked. What the hell? That's fine, whatever. So 16,000. So we should be able to build these. The doc, the development program we have going should put us over 16. So we should be able to build these relatively quickly, which works for me. The sooner, the better that I can kill Austrians. That's all I care about. Yeah, 16.5 by 1892. And we're going to continue developing the St. Louis line. So it'll be 8 ships in total in the line. We're building the accompanying cruisers that will accompany those two fleets specifically, and then the other fleets will get their cruisers in time. Unfortunately, and this is kind of the issue with this start, is that there's nothing we can really do unless we immediately went for the Germans, which no, I'm not trying to fight the Germans right now. But relations with the Germans are going down, so we might end up fighting the Germans a lot sooner than I wanted to. But hey, you know that's fine with me. I'll fight anybody. I don't give a fuck. Um, you want to fight? We can fight. Okay, so we're getting 10-inch guns Mark IIs unlocked right now. We do need to do a refit program for the St. Louis battleships to get those with their Mark II 9-inch guns. Well, actually, we might end up replacing the guns on them anyways. So we'll see when we get to that point. So we are getting to the point with our cruisers because I want to queue up the next 2 battleships sooner rather than later. Do we have the space for it? We do. I'm gonna queue them up. I'm gonna queue them up because yeah, we're in the clear. Because I'd like to get these built before we start, or I would like to get them underway before we start building the next battleships. Now, you might be curious, okay, why are you building these battleships now? Um, Wait until the beginning of the year, build more of the better battleships. Well, here's the thing. The better battleships, yes, they're going to be better, but they getting a few months of construction underway already is going to serve us better in the long term than it is than just waiting. Because we're going to these are going to be down to 8 months by the time the end of the year comes, and we're just going to get a better return on investment overall. So that's kind of why we want to just get those underway, because those fleets, they'll be big enough that they'll be able to assist with the invasion of Croatia pretty easily. Um, so let's go ahead and do this. It's going to tank our naval prestige completely, but a free percent on, yeah, like I always trade the fucking prestige. It's like, no, 10 prestige, what's that? It's like, I don't give a fuck about that. Let's go ahead and try improving relations with whomever we have the highest relations with. So it would be the British. Let's just try to recoup some of this. Oh, well, of course we failed it. Of course. I hate you, Britain. I absolutely despise you. You're a terrible friend. You're a terrible human being. You don't deserve to live. Let's go ahead and queue up a couple more cruisers. We'll position these in Nice. So we'll start prepping the fleets for receiving their battleships. So yeah, these fleets will be around 50K or so when they have all 4 battleships, so that'll be good. And then Mark II 10-inch guns are almost here. Looks like we're going to put 10-inch guns on the new battleships, which is fine. This early game, 9 and 10-inch guns are perfectly reasonable. They're perfect for killing cruisers. They do struggle against bigger battleships that have, or let me rephrase, they struggle against battleships that have better armor, but I couldn't care less, honestly speaking. And then let's queue up a couple more heavy cruisers, put those in Nice as well. And that will give us the start of that secondary fleet in the med. And we got 3 months left on these bad boys. I do apologize, my throat is kind of eh. I've done a lot of recording today, which kind of sucks because I did plan on recording more today, but I think I'm going to have to call it quits here soon because my throat is definitely getting a little messed up. Well, actually, now I think about it, this is the 5th episode of something that I've recorded today, so actually makes sense. I've talked a lot. All right, so we have finished that. Let's queue this next one up, and let's get our new battleship design. All right, so 16,000, 16,000. All right, cool. And then 18. Then let's go ahead and get this puppy put together. Then let's go ahead and go like that, looking pretty snazzy. Fit another one in there? Yeah, let's just go like that. All right, now the cool thing about unfortunately, because of this design, we're not going to be able to get that second gun there, so we're limited to 2 batteries. But it's good. It's all good. Now, the cool thing about these French cruisers. So let's go ahead and show this off because it's actually really cool. So up on these upper decks, you can place lighter guns on. And so these things absolutely bristle with freaking guns. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's so many secondaries. It's actually kind of great. Let's go ahead and plop some 6-inch guns on these bad boys, like so. And then we'll see if we can fit 4-inch guns on these, like so. So yeah, we got a bunch of 10-inch guns, 6-inch guns, 4-inch guns, 2-inch guns. We got guns. Looking like America up in this bitch. And I think I can fit some some casement guns too. So we got some casement 2-inch guns. We got guns upon guns upon guns. We got all the guns. Let's go ahead and start putting her together down here. So, oh, we got torp protection already unlocked. Very nice. Base fuse because fuck nose fuse. And then now you might be sitting here wondering, okay, why are you putting it down to 8-inch main belt? 8-inch main belt is basically all you need in this early game. Yes, you're going to take some hits, but these ships are designed to take hits. The main concern should be with your forward and aft belt. Because the forward and aft belt being too weak will actually cause your ships to take a lot more damage than they necessarily should. So you have to be really conscious about that. And then I just love the ridiculous armor that these fucking 4-inch guns have. Like 5.8 side armor is absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and let's get these 2-inch guns put up to 2.9. Love it. And then let's see. Okay, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. So we'll just leave those as 4-inch guns. Actually, wait, we can adjust this. Maybe we can save some weight and do it. I'd love to get these as 4.2s. How do I do it? Oh yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Okay, so the 4.2s are going out past 5 kilometers or at 5 kilometers. These are going out to 7 kilometers. The 2 point, these are nearly 5 kilometers. So we have some very nice firepower going on here. Ugh. And I do have an appreciation for the floating hotel aesthetic. I do. It's so terrible in real life, but in a video game, I will accept. So that is the Voltaire. Oh, such a good looking ship too. Oh man. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the refit for the Saint Louis. Um, let's go ahead and uh, I'm going to attempt to replace these with 10-inch guns. Let's see if we can manage it. No, we cannot actually because the top of that gun occludes it. So let's see if we can adjust this at all. No, we can't. All right. So that puts the kibosh on that idea because I'd rather have the extra gun at that point in time. If I can't move things around, I would rather just have the extra gun. So we'll have the 3 9-inch guns like so. And then let's go ahead and add on the better armor, the torp protection. We haven't unlocked that stuff yet. And then let's see if we can up the belt armor at least a little bit. Oh, seriously? Okay. Yeah, so increase the belt armor a little bit, make it a little more protected, and then at that point in time, she rides. So we'll take it. For being able to improve, just being able to improve your baseline ships is a big deal. So we will take it. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, so I said in the last episode I was going to put the single barrel 6-inch guns on my heavy cruiser. Why am I not doing single barrel on my battleships? The reason being is because weight of or volume of fire. With the 6-inch guns, they fire faster. And so you're able to get more shells in the air with the single barrel gun than you are with a battleship. You're not going to get more shells because the rate of fire is relatively going to be the same. So it's better to have more barrels on the battleship guns because then it's like, oh, hey, one of the shells deviated and missed, but the other shell didn't. So it's actually a better idea to do it that way, just for the sake of being able to uh, keep everything copacetic. So we will follow on. All right, so are we over 150? Okay, we are. So we're gonna kick this down, and then we cannot queue up any more battleships right now, which kind of sucks. But we have 2 months until that's good to go. So what we'll do is we'll queue up another 2 heavy cruisers like so, and then we can get our other two light cruisers, which handles the escort for our battleships when all of our battleships come online. So that is the home fleet minus the battleships, mind you, minus the battleships. That is the home fleet queued up, ready to go. Then we can start talking about our overseas areas. So, like in the Caribbean, for example, we do have a port that can accommodate quite a few ships, actually, two ports. So, we can put a couple heavy cruisers, a couple light cruisers. This is still counted as the Caribbean. You know, Dakar can accommodate a couple heavy cruisers and light cruisers. Libreville, or is it? Okay, so these two, yeah. So you can put a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser here. You can and Djibouti, you can put a light cruiser. And then over here, same deal. You can put a few things. So we're going to start developing our overseas colonial fleet. So let's go ahead and actually, you know what? We're gonna kind of skimp on the colonial fleet a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser in each zone. So in this case, let's go ahead and do Fort de France. We'll go like so. And do. Yep, just like that. And so then let's go ahead and can I? Oh crap! Mayday! 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 Don't do that! Don't do that! Suspend. No, no. Okay, we're gonna hold off on those because we still need to finish some things. No, 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 no. Do not go over capacity. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, shit. Let's try to increase this then. Start getting the training up because again, we're trying to get prepared for fighting Austria. The faster we can get to war with Austria, the better for the video and for the series and for our sanity. All right. Actually, speaking of Austria, no, we're going to war with the Germans first. It's happening, boys. That shit is happening. Oh my god. They're slowly just like, we hate Frenchmen. It's happening, boys. It's happening. Um, so we need to prepare. We need to get ready, which is fine. I will fight. I'll fight the Germans first. Like I don't care. Um, it's no big deal to me. I was just like, hey, I can knock a nation off the board real quick by taking out Austria. Oh, it looks like the Germans want to play. Um, fine by me. Come on, you German bastards. I'll eat y'all. Okay, so we can queue up the first two Voltaires. And we'll start by positioning the first two Voltaires in... Oh, crap. No, we can't. What the hell? What the hell, man? Okay, I thought I could queue them up, but apparently I'm just a little bit over. Crap. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so we're basically waiting for the the last two St. Louis to finish up, which means we can. All right, and sorry about that. My roommate needed a ride to work, and I needed to run an errand. So we are back real quick. Let's get this episode wrapped up real fast. So continue developing our fleet. We're on pace to have a decent fleet put together to face off with the Germans. So I'm going to be very happy about that. Let's check our diplomatic relations. Okay, so I want to fight the Chinese, so I'm fine with our relations being a little soured there. And let's just keep recouping. Uh, refit the St. Louis. And just keep going like that. We're just waiting for the war to start at this point. No, sorry, Persia, you're not getting a battleship built right now. We are busy. All right, so do. Keep refitting, keep building, and be able to. The goal, I think, is going to be Eastern Germany, Southern Germany. Is Western Germany just has too many ports. Danzig's pretty big. Pilaru is pretty big, so we're probably not going to be able to take that. Kiel is the smallest out of all of them, so we might be able to take that pretty easily. I don't know if Heligoland is its own thing, so we'll be able to take that. So that's going to basically be what happens is we march into southern Germany with the army, and then the fleet can just challenge at sea and cause problems. Yes, we will build that because that's not actually that big of a pain to build. Yeah, it means we refit the St. Louis slower, but that's fine. We can build that. There's still cadets. That's very annoying. Let's boost. See if we can try to recover some of our prestige. There we go. Come on, buddy. Cycle the turn faster, you bastard. All right. No. That's not enough money for that. No. You're paying me 100% or more. Fuck you. I am not a guy uh selling cheap wares. Let's just say that. All right, and then that's 1 month, and then we'll be able to queue up the last one, and then we'll be able to start the Voltaires. Do we want to increase the crew training budget? 50. Yeah, let's try to grow the crew training budget a little bit. Try to get that up. Because we really do not want to go into the war with uh cadet level training. We do not want to do that because we will not have a good time. Keep going up. Okay, cool. 65%. If we can get to 70%, 70% or 75%, 75% is kind of the minimum ceiling to get green. So, like, you can get it off 50%, but it just takes a while. Okay, what's the 86%? 86. Okay, so we're almost there. we're almost there. Let's queue up the Voltaires, and then those ships are finishing up. Let's go ahead and queue up. So Central Atlantic, and then so we need 2 of each. Don't know if we can build 2 of each. Yeah, we can do it. So 1 for Dakar. Then 1 for, what is this again? Libreville. Actually, okay, they're the same basically. So 1 for Libreville. So Libreville, Dakar. Okay, cool. That handles that portion of Africa. We can put a light cruiser in the West Indian. We could put a light cruiser. Well, no, we really can't put a light cruiser here yet. Not yet. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But just keep using our money while we got it and keep building, because that's what we need right now. So we just need to keep building. Just keep building. Just keep building. Just keep building, building, building. Oh my God, this takes so long to cycle the turn. It's only 3 years into the game, and it's taking this long to cycle a turn. But yeah, I'm thinking if nothing else, if we can just take southern Germany off of Germany and then take a couple colonies, I think we'll be good. But we need to beat up their navy first, because we don't have enough navy to do both at the same time. If we had the Voltaires online, then yes, we'd have enough navy to do both. Because we leave the St. Louis up here, and then we send the Voltaires down here. That would definitely be enough. Oh, okay, we're about to hit Mark II 11-inch. Nice. Okay, we'll be able to swap off of that. All right. That's commissioning. That's commissioning. And then politics-wise, we're kind of letting it slow burn. We're not trying to. We want to make sure our fleets are at max strength and ready to go, or not max strength, but are at decent enough strength before we get into the war. And luckily, we've got enough of the torpedo boats that we might actually be able to. Another massive prestige hit. Jesus Christ. That's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, refit. Can we do this one? Yeah, we can. Cool. All right, so we can. Okay, so the St. Louis refits are done, and we have. Okay, do we have all the ships in France that we want? So 422. Okay. 2-2, okay. 2-2, okay. 4-2-2. 2-2, okay. So we're looking good. What? Oh, it's just over. No, not that. Okay, so we need to get the next level for naval communications for task force. Maybe, just maybe, we can try to get that real quick. before the war starts because I'd like to just have these fleets together like that. But at the same time, I'm also really wanting to get into a war, so we're gonna do it. See if we can do it. Because I'd like to punch the Germans in the face. I'm coming for you, the Germans. You will not escape. No escape for you. And you don't have the ability to assault through Belgium this time. All right, cool. All we have to hope for is a good dice roll. You know, a bad dice roll in this case, but a bad dice roll on the relations and war declared. So see if we can get that. But we will leave that until the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.